Alright guys, welcome to Struggling Gardener. I think this is number 5. It seems my gardening videos are my most popular videos, so I guess I'll keep doing them. Pardon me if I'm a little tired or whatever. I just spent a couple hours in the garden. I'm going to show you what I've been doing. So the Zaraka melons, what I did was I kind of transferred some of them because they're getting bigger and I didn't want them to like grow in one spot. So I kind of moved this one here. I can already tell this one's gonna die. I think this one's gonna die, but I think I put it in too deep. But I can't, I didn't expect them to germinate so well. So, anyways, they were gonna have to be killed at some point. Because I just don't have the space for them. One thing I really haven't done too much of is prune, to really trim down, because I just want to see how everything goes crazy within, I don't want to I kind of just want everything to grow as much as possible. But, and I am shooting this video, trying to shoot it in wide format for YouTube to make it better, because people don't like watching videos in cell phone mode. But last time I tried it, it didn't really work. So I'll try it again. This is a squash. So this is another one of the Zaraka melons. I did apply new fertilizer, soil. So, they kind of seem a little droopy now because I did just, go through them a little bit. I gave them a little bit of a root canal, but I moved one here. They look a little droopy when you transpose them, but they usually, if they survive, they perk back up and they get back to normal. But yeah, well, we'll see how this experiment works. And then the cucamelons, I also decided to. So that was about that spot there and this spot here, where they were all growing. I decided to split them up. You can see there, here, and that row there. I decided to split them up so they could have more room to actually survive. We'll see if that actually happens. I'm hoping some of them do, and that this, moving them doesn't kill them, because I heard that cucamelons do not survive well having their roots messed with. And that's another squash. Someone told me in the last video that the melons needed more light. I don't know which melons he's talking about. Because I have a lot of melons. I have watermelons, cucamelons, Zaraka melons, and there's other melons. I have a cantaloupe growing, so I don't know which ones he was talking about, but I did ask, and I'll see if he replies. So this is the gourd. It has now gone all the way from here to up there. So I told you, these things, what I really liked about them was that they really will just grow up and out. So pardon my neighbors, by the way. So they're all the way up there. That is taller than me. And that's another pumpkin, squash. That's another one of the gourds that survived because I did what I did. I had to do what needed to be done, which was kill and transplant. And it goes up there. That's going out. It's going up there. Moving up. Moving on up. And the squash, pumpkin. It's another pumpkin going all the way down. And I am maintaining like where they're growing. For example, let's see. I like this. This guy had been in one spot so long, um, he had dug his kind of own root into the ground to make sure he's in place. I think that was awesome. So you see that metal kind of prong I put in the ground. I put that in the ground around a lot of them to keep them growing in a specific direction so they can keep growing, but and not get pruned, but and also kind of keep rabbits or whatever away in case you see right there. Like to kind of, I put sticks and those metal things away in case a rabbit gets close and maybe he'll like get scared of it or just not want to touch it and walk away. But and we got these guys here. I was worried about this because I noticed I covered it up, but where their roots are here, it was getting kind of brown. It looked like it was rotting. You can see this plant here. I don't know if these things are gonna make it. See, they blossom a lot, but I think the flowers that they blossom are mostly male flowers. I don't think it's not bearing any fruit at all. So I don't know if these things are actually gonna produce fruit, you know, pumpkins. So that's unfortunate. We'll see if this thing actually, you know, gives me what I want. And I go over here. I have another giant. This isn't supposed to be one of those giant melons, and it takes a while for the actual, I think, fruit to come out. But and these two here, I did transplant a few of the I think two or three of the cuckoo melons right there. We'll see if those survive. I mean, I had planted something there before and it didn't grow. So go along the back and I'll show you a little bit. Smells really good back here, like honeysuckle. But these are cantaloupe, and what you'll see, maybe I can find one right there. You see that guy right there? That's watermelon. So I have cantaloupe plants coming in. The thing is, they're growing like all the way back. They're growing this way, they're growing everywhere. And I'm just trying to make sure that they're not suffocating anything. But let's get back to here. It's another pumpkins coming up. You know, you can just, if you watch the other videos comparing it to this video, these things are doubling in size week by week. So I guess we'll start here. These are the tomatillos. They've really grown, but I tried to transplant some of them, and I think that was a bad idea. I think they're still too young to transplant. I don't know if those Zaraka melons were too young or not, but we'll see. So I tried to plant some of the tomatillos in here. It was kind of hard, I think because they were too young, but we'll see if they survive it. That is a cabbage. I think that's a cabbage. That is, dang, what was that called? Flax seeds. Those are flax. I'm just growing these for fun. That's a beet, which you'll notice there's a bit removed, and because I've been putting them on my salad. Not salad, but sandwich. They are very good on sandwiches. These are broccoli, coming up pretty well. Taking a little while. I'm of course gonna have to do something here at some point. Just gonna have to kill some of them because they're growing too close together. And carrots, probably the same, but I don't know. Those I think are actually lettuce. I'm not sure. If you guys know, I think they're lettuce. I have an app that tells me what the plants are, but they're too young to identify. And in the corner there is, I think, bell pepper. This right here, this long one, this tall one, is tomato. Those are all tomato plants. So I'll show you the sunflower seed. The sunflower here. It's way taller than me now. This is what it looks like there. They're so close for them to actually open up a bit. They're huge, and the corn is similarly maturing. I've never seen this before because I've never grown corn, but look at that. It opened up, and it's very soft, the inside of the corn. I don't know what it's doing because I don't know the stages of life of corn, but it's coming up, and it's amazing. It's kind of really cool. It's really soft, and didn't expect it to do this. This one here has not yet done it, but you can see it's in development. It's like a video game. It's in development. And that's kind of what the roots are looking like. I mean, they're alive. They seem to be in good shape. Nothing down here seems to be dying. I mean, I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong. No one's told me anything about the corn, you know, how I'm doing with them, but they seem to be developing, so I guess that's good. I don't think they're going to get tall, like really tall. I think that might be as tall as they get. I don't know. But we'll see if I actually get some corn. If I can get one corn, I'll be happy. So this gigantic mess is apparently all the cucumbers that I grew, and to the left is the watermelon, and I always forget the word. I said it earlier. Cantaloupe. And I'm having a lot of success with the cucumbers. As you can see, this guy here, look at that guy. So he's about, almost 6 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches. Very thick width. And I have a ton of these guys coming in. Let's see. I have a ton of smaller ones. See that guy right there? I just have kind of a ton of them coming up of different sizes. It's hard to even see them. Look at that guy. Wow, I've never seen him before. He's straight up the same size as the one up here. Look at that. So, I don't know, I think the time to pluck them is around, or harvest them, is around maybe 6 to 8 inches. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Do you guys know when the best time is to get the cucumbers off? I mean, they're kind of spiky, so I don't know, do I wait until they're not spiky? And this back here, let's move this out of the way. This back here, you see some watermelon. And this is cantaloupe. This all cantaloupe right there. It's growing everywhere. I'm encouraging it growth, max growth. Grow out like that. I don't have any cantaloupe growing actually, which is weird since it's really growing at a match. The plant itself, the vines are growing at a much faster rate than the watermelon. But I seem to have small watermelons popping up. So do you guys have any tips or whatever about growing some of these rare plants, or even the more common plants? Like, you see how that corn there has some dots on it? I mean, that's that sunflower, I mean. Do I need to be worried about that? Is that diseased? Is there something I need to do? There will be no more new additions to to this place, this garden. I am out of room. I am at max. Look at the rooster that's guarding this. He's completely overrun by cucumbers. There's another cucumber right here. So hopefully we'll get some good tomatoes. I like getting the edible stuff. I think that's pretty much all I have to say. If you guys want to support the channel, please like, sub, and share, and also check out my books. There'll be a link below. The money to, if you buy a book, helps me fund things like this project and other things that help create content for the channel and for you to enjoy. So see you next time.